Hey everyone, Armand from A-Photography here, your proposal engagement photographer. So today is a little bit something different. So I have come out to Craigmillar Castle in Edinburgh. So I have a proposal to do here tomorrow. So I decided, okay, I've never actually been in this castle before. I was just gonna do a walk around, a little bit scouting. I'll record some parts of the castle where I feel like, okay, I'm gonna stop and kind of like show different opportunities for you. Miles will gonna be proposing his girlfriend tomorrow, so hopefully for whether we're good, it would have been good if he is gonna do it today. Today is beautiful. So yes, but yeah, I was just gonna walk around and show you a little bit around. I'm gonna learn, and and I'm gonna show you some spaces as well. So hopefully this will be helpful for you guys. So let's, that's your castle over there. I spoke in reception. There's actually quite a few things to do here, so I was quite surprised how much actually. So I probably need to bring my kids here for exploration, but yeah, let's just walk through and see what we can find. So you have a courtyard in here. I'll be talking a bit more quiet, but yeah, you can see at the entrance there's nice trees, so that's kind of like interesting spot where we could do some stuff. Let's walk forward. We're in a great hall now. They have this chest set up here, but this is your probably rain option. So far it looks like. So we have the fireplace over there, so that will be probably your rain option if you would want to do it in this castle. So let's head upstairs and have a look what they have there. We are on the top of the balcony. That's where the fireplace is. So this probably is an option. If you're down there proposing, I could be up here hiding to take the photos. So from the Great Hall you come up here. There is a room over there, but there was not much views. Let's check these steps up there. Bear in mind it's very narrow here, so we'll be probably walking pretty slow. Oh, nice. I like this. So you come up and up on this kind of like terracey bit. So you have Edinburgh, that's your Arthur seat over there, castle up there. So actually, I don't know if you can hear it, but actually this is pretty cool. This is a nice place where you could do it. So I would just basically be up there. Probably what I would do, I would wait for you on other side, and then I would just follow you through here. So you would just come all the way, you come in here. Oh, let me take a photo of you. She looks whatever to the castle or something. You take the photo, you get your ring out and just do it here. If you do it here, I would probably recommend you to do it more like sideways, actually see you, so I don't see you back of your head basically from behind you. So do a little bit sideways so I can see the whole knee position. So yes, but yeah, this is definitely a possibility to do it up here. So yeah, Portobello over there. So yes, this is here. Let's go and see what else we have here. You earlier, but I just noticed in the reception, girl said that to me. See on the bottom there, that's a wall walk basically, so there's like kind of like an edge, so I think I want to go and explore that too. So today's it's not super windy down there, but I can definitely feel quite a bit of wind here. So if it's a windy day up here, it'll be fun. But that's typical of Scotland for you, will be there. But yeah, I kind of like that spot in the corner there. So let's head down there and kind of like have a look. What do they have there? So as you actually come in here to do the wall walk around, so you have those steps here. Let me turn it around. You have those steps here and they go all the way, but the thing is, so that's where the wall walk is over there, but if you go further up, that is actually your main hall over there. So we walk down there, this is walk here, and then you come out to the wall, so it's a gallery, it's called gallery. So you come out here and this is your like a big open space up here, gallery, and that's where the wall walk starts. So you go up here, kind of like both ways you can jump here. So this is the spot, so definitely we'll take some photos probably here. Looks like that's a well or something basically. It's quite nice, definitely for some photos up here. And then you have that wall walk all the way, similar idea, but you have these slabs on the ground, so definitely you can trip, so you need to be careful here. As for the photos, obviously upstairs in a tower, when we were up there, you know, it's much better view, but if anything, you know, this is potentially could be your backup plan. I would say you would do it in that corner there. She looks out, you have that kind of well table kind of like top there, so very easy again. But this is probably you would need to decide you need to decide when you want to do it. So if you do it in this corner here, then let's have a look. So I probably would be somewhere here and you would be in that corner there. I probably would just follow you through, so I would be in a gallery, let you pass through here, you just go up there and do it. So this is potentially, if it's a like very, you know, like very windy day, a little bit drizzly, not super rainy, and you just want quick in and out, you know, probably up there would be super windy to go up on a tower, but here you can quickly nip through, do the thing, and nip basically back inside. That's if you want to do it. Oh, that's kind of nice. So let me turn it now, like a little in a grass. Oh, you can go in that other corner as well. Let's have a look at that quickly, what that looks like on other side. But yeah, so definitely you need to watch out where you put your foot here. So very narrow here. Probably not good idea to go down. But yeah, that's just kind of like a wall walk. It's a gallery space there. that's the entrance where you would enter into the hall and the tower, and also to the wall walk, which is up there. But so that's for you to get into the hall up there, and that's the path I took to get to the wall walk. However, you probably can just go to the up to the main hall, and then you saw in a video there's a cut through where you could just cut it across and get to the up there for wall walk around as well. So that's pretty much inside of the castle. I think we're not gonna go in a dungeon, in a prison. Well, I did go and have a look, but obviously that would be not right for proposal or engagement photos. I do like this. It's kind of like cool. So you can like sit down over there. It's nice tree around. So definitely nice texture here. I like how they kept those two trees in a place. So yeah, so that's definitely kind of cool. So that's that. That's basically inside. So in terms of your options, so I haven't walked around where the garden is, so it's basically a head there. But in castle itself, so you have a couple of spots. Obviously, you have tower, you have corner where that wall walk was. I like that corner there. I took some tourist photos like from further distance. Actually quite nice angle. If you would propose in there in the corner up there, it would be definitely quite hard for me to see you, because she would be quite high up and you would be quite low, and you have that wall going around, so definitely harder. You have, like you saw earlier, you have a main hall, which is nice. It's dark. That chest setup there is a bit like so probably what I would do, I would go up on a balcony, shoot it from top, and try to kind of eliminate that as much as possible. You need to keep in mind tourists, so where the people are. It's not so, it's good day. Today is a good day, so it's a midweek, so not many people around, but there are definitely people around, so you need to be kind of like mindful of where everyone is and when what to do. So it might be, if you decided to do up on a tower, you might need to kind of, you know, gauge where everyone is and just kind of maybe, you know, slowly progress to that end of the terrace for your proposal. But definitely yeah, doable. So yes, you have those kind of like spots. You know, even it's quite interesting, even here in front of the gate itself, I was like thinking, you know, for the sake of kind of like, you know, if everything is kind of like filled up, you could do it just right here. Has the same idea of the castle. I mean, in a main courtyard probably would be quite tricky, kind of, you know, to do it here. I mean, you could try to do it in frame, but it's in the front here in the gate, but it's backlit, so it might be quite hard to photograph. You would be silhouettes basically. Anyway, let me walk around the castle and see if anything else I find. So that's me done with the castle itself. So I went through the gardens. This one bit kind of like nice, sit down, a little wall, so that's definitely for portraits. After we could go there. Now I'm just gonna have a quick kind of scout around to see what else is around here. For after, you know, let's say we've done with the castle, we run through the shots, what else can we do? I want to explore a little bit, kind of like this grass path over there might be nice. It's kind of like a patio garden here, but I don't know if that, I think that'll be particularly nice. Probably quite nice with actual castle photo. It's kind of nice if you stand right there. I'll try to zoom in maybe. Yeah, okay, let's walk closer. So if you stand here, it's kind of nice with the whole castle view. Other than that, as you can see, it's quite clean cut, so nothing really textured here. So let's have a look what's in that field there. Right, so I have walked around, I checked the long grass. It has a nice out-of-seat view, so probably worthwhile to do that while you're here as well. If the weather is good, you know, it's nice texture images, would look pretty nice. If it's dry, you can sit down. During summertime, it's probably nice green meadow there, so it's kind of cool. The walk also from the entrance to the kind of like ticket office, that path, you know, we could just do some nice walking shots over there. Other than that, it's kind of like very straightforward. You have castle, you have a few bits around, there's lots of walks around here, so but I don't think we were going for a walk. We were just gonna kind of like try to get the portraits we need to get, and get this done basically, and you can get on with your day, whatever you're planning to do. Now, in terms of what do I think, so I think this is actually a pretty good alternative to your Edinburgh Castle. Probably, I'll be honest, I have photographed many weddings in Edinburgh Castle. I've done quite a few private proposals in Edinburgh Castle where you rent the balcony. I actually don't know what that costs now, but you rent the balcony, you have a private access to the balcony space, and you can just propose basically up there. I've done quite a few of those, but if you're not planning to do that and you want just to do it in a public space, public accessible space, I think for you that's a worst nightmare basically up there, because so many tourists up there. You're gonna, you know, for you to find a quiet space to propose, and actually which looks decent, it would be quite challenging. So here, I mean, you have tourists up here, but you can kind of wait out, you know. By the time you walk into the castle, you already know roughly how many people you have around you, you know, and you can just kind of like wait out for a moment, get to that tower, you know, and propose, and you're kind of like, you know, done. And even if you would have like 2 or 3 people kind of hanging about there, it's fine. You can just wait as they leave, you step in, do the thing, you know, and you're sorted basically. So this is, I think, I'll put this on my list of less known places in around Edinburgh where to propose. The tricky part probably, I would say, here is to get here. It's not very straightforward. There is no bus stop here. You would need to take a taxi probably to get here. You have buses in town and on other side, but that's quite a walk basically, and there is no walking path along that little road over there, so it's very dodgy walk. I would say if you want to propose here, you need to grab a taxi for you to get here. I think, you know, for your rain, obviously we already talked, you have a little bit, you know, a few indoors options. And then you have obviously quite a bit to do, you know, scenic views and things like that. However, on a rainy day, you might be stuck. You might not be able to get to the tower. I don't know even if they keep tower open if it's a rainy day, because in some castles they just close it basically, and you can't walk on that slippery wooden path there. So was probably something to find out. If I'll ask that in an office, what happens in the rain, and I'll just gonna mention that in a blog post. But yeah, I think this is alternative to your Edinburgh Castle. You know, in terms of the castles themselves around Edinburgh, well, you have, you know, if you're taking a taxi, you might also consider maybe to look at the Dalhousie Castle. I have photographed many weddings there. It's very pretty outdoors over there. It's an active castle, furniture, you know, like it's nice basically, restaurant there and all sorts of things. You might actually consider staying there, you know, maybe for a night or two, stay there and do the proposal at the same time. Just a kind of like side note. Obviously you have quite a few castles around. If you would want to stay in Edinburgh, probably should do a little video kind of like walkthrough of the castles we have here around Edinburgh. Some are actually close. Little side note, I just was driving past back out to the city, So if and turns out they have a proper path now, so they have built out the actual path to get to the castle. So how to get to there? Over there, I'll swing around a camera. Over there, that's where your public transport is. Over there is a big traffic lights over there, and you're gonna have a path walking up from there to here, and then that is your path to Craigmillar Castle. So you're gonna walk all the way up there, and that's to the castle. So that's just kind of like a quick side note. I noticed they have built the actual path, so it's actually pretty okay to get if you want to feel a little bit more adventurous. You know, hey ho, basically you can get it by bus. You would need to check which bus though. I think that's the one going through the Nidri, but I actually don't know what number that could be, so you'll need to double check that. I might actually put that in a blog post, so check that and have a read there. I also spoke about the wet thing on a tower with the receptionist. If it's rainy, she said no, it stays open, so it's all good. Anyway, that just was a side. You know, I hope this was helpful for you. If there is any questions or you're planning to propose, reach out. You know, let's get a plan together. But for time being, thank you for watching, and bye bye.